right, we are here with Julian Sayin, the Heisman finalist quarterback. And Julian, you're down in Dallas. What's kind of the mindset of this offense as you guys get set for this Hurricanes team?
Yeah, I think our mindset the whole season just been, keep swinging. And we didn't play our best football in the last game we played, so we're coming out with that, kind of that chip on our shoulder, and we got to execute better as an offense. We're playing a very good defense in Miami, so it's going to be a tough challenge. But we're excited about the matchup and have a ton of confidence in our team and in our offense.
We've looked at that Miami defensive line a lot. They got after Texas A&M. What do you do as a quarterback to make sure that they don't get pressure on you? I know you want your offensive line to give you time, but is there anything you do specifically?
I think you just have to be aware of where those guys are. Both edge rushers are really good, and just have an awareness of where they are, and have an awareness of how long you're holding onto the football.
When you look at this offense, you said you didn't play your best game when it came to the Indiana game. How much have you looked at that film, and where do you think you guys can improve most? Obviously, the red zone's one place you guys want to step up.
Yeah, I think overall execution, red zone and third down, we didn't play our best football. So the situations we didn't do our best work, and it started with me. So I think just watching that film and seeing where we could have executed much better is where we're going to take that next step.
It's been a whirlwind of a month for you, going to New York, going to the Big Ten championship. How have you taken this as a quarterback, and how much do you think you've grown as a leader here as you've gone through this past month?
Yeah, I think just it's been great with our team, and I've had great teammates to help me along, and it doesn't happen without the team around me and the coaches around me. So I've had some great leadership from the coaches, and it's been great.
There's a lot of talk about Miami. Obviously, they just played a game, and they beat Texas A&M. Do you guys feel a little disrespected? Everybody kind of seems to be writing off the Buckeyes after that loss.
I don't know if we feel a little bit disrespected. I wouldn't say that. I think we're excited about the matchup, and Miami's a really good opponent. So we got to be on our A game as an offense, and we have a ton of confidence in our team.
With using your legs this season, it's been kind of at rare points, but it's helped a lot. How much do you kind of ramp that up as you guys go through the playoff, knowing this is it, everything's on the line?
Yeah, I think you're playing. It's win or go home every week. So I think you're as a quarterback, if you need to use your legs on third down and make something happen, you have to. And I think it's you're playing with that win or go home mindset.
Last question. You're back in AT&T Stadium. How much did that playoff run last year, watching from the sidelines, help you this year? And being back in a familiar place has to be a little helpful going, getting ready for Wednesday.
Yeah, I think just seeing the preparation aspect from Will, and the leadership aspect was really good for me to see last year going to that playoff run.
All right.